So, I want to share a little story with you today. It's about a farmer, a pigeon, and a chicken. And it asks a really simple but kind of profound question. What actually makes us valuable?
All right, so first, let's dive into the world of our story. You'll see it's a place that runs on one very simple rule.
Our story kicks off, no surprise here, on a farm. And this farmer, well, he had a whole bunch of chickens. They were a huge part of his life. And why were they so important? Well, it was all about the eggs. See, in this world, what you produce is what you're worth. That was their whole job. But hey, the chickens weren't the only birds around. Nope, the farmer also kept a lot of pigeons, and they were living under the exact same set of rules as the chickens. This right here, it lays out the law of the land perfectly. It didn't matter if you were a chicken or a pigeon, your role was to lay eggs. Your value, your very reason for being there, was based 100% on your production. No production, no value. It's that black and white. Okay, let's move on, because now we're going to see how this super simple rule ends up creating a really tough and very personal problem for one of our characters. And this gets to the heart of it all, doesn't it? In a system where your entire worth is tied to your output, what on earth happens when you just can't do it? And that's exactly what happened. In this whole group of pigeons, there was one that just didn't lay eggs. For whatever reason, it couldn't fulfill its one and only purpose on that farm. So what happens? The consequence is immediate, and it's harsh. The farmer hits the pigeon and just chases it away. There was no room for any animal that wasn't producing. It was a cold, brutal, transactional decision. And just like that, the pigeon is cast out, rejected, hurt, crying. It's left completely alone with no home and, according to the farm's rules, no purpose at all. But wait, this isn't the end of the story, because right here at the pigeon's absolute lowest point, a whole new kind of value enters the picture, and it has absolutely nothing to do with production. And this is where everything changes. Lost and lonely, the pigeon finds a chicken. It doesn't offer anything, it can't produce anything, it just tells its sad story. And the chicken? It listens. And then it does something amazing. It takes the pigeon home. So, here's the crucial part. The pigeon found a new home. Not because it could suddenly lay eggs, not because it was useful in any way, but simply because another creature showed it kindness. A new bond was formed based on nothing more than empathy and friendship. And that leaves us with this final big question. The story really shows us two different ways of thinking, right? The farmer's world, where your worth is all about what you can do, and then there's the chicken's world, where your worth comes from compassion. So which one truly defines us? It's a simple story, I know, but that question, that's something worth thinking about.